후쿠시마 일본의 오염수 방류에 대한 뉴욕타임즈 기사 중에 세 번째 부분입니다. To this is added approximately 100 tons of groundwater and rainwater, which leak into the reactor buildings each day and also become contaminated. All of the water is sent through a powerful filtration system to remove much of the radioactivity, and is stored on site in more than 1,000 giant steel tanks. But the amount of water is constantly growing, and TEPCO has repeatedly warned that it is running out of storage space at Fukushima. I have researched or written about Fukushima and the affected communities ever since the disaster and have closely followed the official response. As early as 2013, the IAEA began advising TEPCO to consider discharging the water into the sea. The government also looked at other options, such as releasing the water into the air as vapor or injecting it deep underground. But numerous experts and environmental groups have complained that there has been a consistent lack of sufficient public input, and that some viable alternatives, such as long-term storage in more robust tanks, were not seriously evaluated. Despite opposition from many Japanese citizens, the country's fisheries association, and neighbors like South Korea and China, the government announced in April 2021 that it had decided on releasing the water into the ocean. Public hearings, some of which I attended, were held before and after the final decision, but these seemed more about selling the ocean release option than about giving the public a say. It was only months after the decision was announced that the radiological environmental impact assessment conducted by TEPCO was finally released. When TEPCO called for public comments for the study, some experts pointed out troubling information gaps, such as the lack of a full inventory of what radioactive elements remained in the tanks. There is no evidence that serious efforts were made to address some of these issues.